What other advice can you give to people, Bob, about maybe exploring foundation issues on their home or at least maintaining that foundation, when they're a homeowner walking around and keeping an eye
Right.
on things?
Well, the name of the game is changes in moisture. Okay. So, what you want to do is try to keep moisture as constant as you can. So, if you're in a dry area, you want to keep it dry. If you're in a wet area, you want to keep it wet. Now, the problem is, what do you do in an area that's wet half the time and dry half the time? You want to try to even that out. I had a house in Flagstaff, which is northern Arizona, very
Mhm.
snowy, big pine trees, and a lot of clays. And the problem was, to make a long story short, the problem was that in the winter, the snows would come, they would melt, the water would go underneath the house and wet all those clays. You just flick the switch on in the winter to keep it dry. You turn it off in the summer, and that kept it constant.
That is awesome. Boy, nowadays with smart home tech, you could just put a switch on that, right? And
Yep.
say, okay, on December 1 or whatever, that's going to turn on for this many hours a week. And
Oh yeah. Or you could even make a moisture sensitive switch.
yeah, just like you'd have a bath fan or something.
Yep.
Simple. I like it. That is smart. And that's one of the things that we see a lot here in our area because we are that, in my area at least, that's that, 6 months of the year it's raining. We're raining here till June and then it's dead dry.
Right.
It's the biggest cause of our foundation issues around here. And I can just drive down the street